Good evening, traders. This is Carlos over here at G.A.R. Capital. Time for our Sunday weekly recap. For today is December 6, 2015, and another month, another week behind us. Let's go and get started. Risk advisory. Of course, all trades are assumed with the risk of possible loss of capital. Use information at your own risk and practice proper risk management, as well as risk tolerance towards your account and margin requirements with your broker. Let's go ahead and go over last month, November, since we were done for the month. Let's go ahead and open it up here. We ended up flat, 2 pips growth for the year. For the month. We had a pretty rough month. A couple of trades here, especially shorting the dollar, hurt us. We made back a little bit. We had a little bit of a, I would say, momentum shift at the end of the month with some correct calls, but just not enough to get us the growth that we wanted. We had about 64% winning percentage, 2 pips, a lot of losing bets here, especially on dollar yen on the short side, as the dollar just kept rising. But we made a lot of it back on euro dollar, on a long position with retracement on 5 positions. So again, you're not going to win every single month, but hey, we basically ended pretty flat. So we're going to move on to December now, first week of December. Let's take a look at our trades. Trades right now, we start off euro dollar on the short side, euro dollar on the short side as well, 2 positions. Made about 97 pips. Had 1 loss here on the Aussie dollar on the short side. Also the Euro Aussie, we had basically a retracement call, which we got kind of correct, but the timing was a little off. It was a half position. We had to widen the stop loss due to the fact that it's a British pound pair. Those kind of pairs are very volatile, so you want to make sure you have a wide stop loss and just keep a half position, just to keep in mind. We kind of offset that as well with the pound Kiwi position, which got us 103 pips, 206 pips total on the full position, but only added half position, which got us 103. We also had a euro dollar drop very nicely right before the ECB. We closed right before the ECB, and then we're going to look at that chart right now. We got 82 pips there, which we're at currently at 214 total pips for the week and month. This is where we sold it. Look at this move. Talk about huge. About 300 some odd pips in the matter of 1 session due to the ECB and Draghi not putting more stimulus than previously thought. More hedge funds now are boosting euro dollar short bets since May, since prior to the ECB position. So a lot of shorts were hurt due to this ECB, but basically Draghi failed to satisfy the market's desire for expanded QE, which is quantitative easing. So the euro strengthened, but this opportunity gave us an opportunity. These kind of currencies are not going to go out this high this fast, especially euro dollar. So we went ahead and went short, and we're still open in that position. Let's take a look at that. As you can see, we're still seeing on the downside, trending down, just a 300 pip move, and we're still just going to come back and ride it back down. So we're going ahead, we're short on euro dollar. That's probably the best bet right now. We're just going to play the retracement game back to the levels of about 107 to 106.5, right around the moving average for the past 3 weeks. So we just want to go ahead and play those averages. And we're also going short dollar yen. And the reason we're short dollar yen is kind of a hedge. I'll tell you why. We're already kind of, in my opinion, hitting a resistance point here. I don't see this breaking here. About 124, 125 I was hit back in June. I don't see it going to that level. I see it coming back down to around 122, 121. So I want to go ahead and put a short position there so we can make that up. 123.21 is the current trade. I do see it coming around 122 if the dollar weakens just a tad, as the bulls kind of run out of steam and go ahead and take some profits off the table. But those are the trades I'm looking at currently. Is anything dollar pair related? Those are the ones I'm going to look at due to the Federal Reserve decision, which will be next week. Not this week, coming up, but the next week. So we have Bank of Japan, Kuroda speaking. We got Bank of England, Carney speaking tomorrow, first 10 in the morning. We got some business confidence. We got some manufacturing production, building permits from Canada. A lot of speeches from central bank governors and central bank heads. We also have Kiwi official rate statement and cash rate. That'll be on Wednesday at 3 p.m. We're going to go ahead and keep a look at that closely. We also got an unemployment rate for Australia. We also got Swiss National Bank monetary policy and assessment. So let's take a look at the dollar Swiss franc. Big drop as well as with the euro. Can we play the retracement game as well? Get it back up to 103? Sure. Again, we just have to see what the Swiss National Bank does. So we're going to keep in mind with that as well. So that'd be another pair I'm looking at, is dollar franc and the long side. We also have pound official bank rate. I don't see Carney or the Bank of England raising rates until Yellen and the Federal Reserve raise rates themselves. So we just have to keep that in mind. But again, we're not seeing a big week in the US dollar until next week, which is the fireworks, which would be the Federal Reserve rate increase or rate policy. We had a really, really great number on the NFP, non-farm payroll, which did well. The market liked it, around 11,000 more jobs than expected, 5% unemployment rate. So good news all around on that end, which got the dollar strengthened as well. But the ECB was the big catalyst last week, and we made money on that end as well. Not as much as 300 pips, but again, we have to manage risk as well. We don't want to play the news right before. We're here to react, not predict, as always. So that's our week. So we're going to look at a couple of pairs. We're going to look at dollar, euro dollar. We're going to look at dollar yen. We're going to look at dollar Swiss franc. Those are the three currencies I'm looking at currently. Thursday will be the Swiss National Bank at 3:30 in the morning. We'll be up for that. We also have the Kiwi as well, but the Kiwi I'll look at, but I'm not really going to trade that unless I see a good opportunity. So the dollar yen, you would probably be asking, is why would I trade that on the short side, as the dollar bets on our end is for the long? Well, that would be kind of a hedge. I do see that the dollar yen has become hitting resistance, and I do see that is going to come back down a bit. I don't see it breaking the resistance point of reaching 125. I do see it coming back down to 122 levels, and I want to go ahead and hit those levels, and then we'll go ahead and get back to the long side, if anything. Of course, all this can be thrown out the window if we don't get to the position where Yellen and the Fed increases the rate next week, but we'd probably be close by then. So again, guys, these are the things we're looking at this week. Always keep proper position sizes, risk management. As always, guys, I'm available as well through email. I'm available through the WhatsApp trader chat room, as always. If you're interested in our service, signals, and analysis, email us again, G.A.R Capital at gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter at G.A.R Capital and Instagram at G.A.R Capital. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you like what you see, feel free to leave a comment below. Hit the like button. Appreciate any kind of feedback, as always. So again, those are our pairs that we're looking at. Again, we only got a couple weeks for the holidays left until the holidays, so we're not going to look at big volume until volume will taper down after the Federal Reserve rate, which would be next Thursday, I believe. So if any questions as well, we'll go over that at the next session for us, and we have our trades open. So anything else you guys need, please feel free to email me. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great week, guys. Have a good night. Thanks.